search for the fossils, we have to check every stone in the area and find the rest of the missing bones of this giant ornithohomimimus. The off-road car, which is here, we can use it. It is fueled and ready. If we want, we can refuel it. We have a canister on the back. And they said, we hope your work will be fruitful. With your help, we should be able to finally complete the full skeleton of our museum. Yeah, so basically the missing bones are a hip bone, a right arm bone, and a vertebra. So for more details, click the knowledge tab, and good luck.
Okay. Here we can see what we have to do.
Yeah, so this is the knowledge base. In the full game, you will have the possibility to bronze different dinosaurs here, and for each dinosaur, you will have a quick introduction that is a genus or ornithohomid dinosaur from the late Cretaceous period in the North America, and basically we see on the down below that 4 bone parts were already found, and they are in the museum. So we only need to find 3 missing bones and clean them, prepare them, so we will have a complete skeleton of the dinosaur. That's our job.
Yes.
Okay, and now let's look at the map. So we are on the top here.
Here we are, and we have to
go to the center of the mine. Of course, thankfully they closed the mine, so it's not dangerous for us because there is some heavy equipment there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here we can check also the notifications. So this message is from the top.
If you forget about what you should do, then always check the messages on top, and you will be able to remember what you should do next. Okay, so I guess let's do some driving. Let's get in the car.
Let's get in the car.
Okay. Meanwhile, I will check our chat. Maybe there are some questions.
Okay, we've got.
Somebody suggested that maybe we should add Occupy Mars Dinosaur DLC. I'm not sure if that would be a good idea because we want to be very realistic in our games.
Yes.
So Occupy Mars is, I'm not sure that there are dinosaurs on Mars. Maybe at some point.
The road is blocked.
Yeah. So our road is blocked now, so we have to get rid of this tree basically.
Yeah.
And by the way, if you play for the first time, you may notice that there are many ways to travel here. So you can go right, or you can go left, and there is a different road which you can see on the map. If you open maybe the tablet right now, we can show that there is one road is on the right.
Yes, we are going this road.
Yeah, and there is another road which is going through the mountains, which is on the top. But I guess there is more like mud on the second road, so probably this one is shorter.
Yeah, it's shorter, but we will.
I think we can. We can go this road this way, and when we will be coming back, we can go the other way.
Yes.
So we also wanted to show in this basically a tutorial mission that in the full game you will have to explore. So you will have much bigger maps where you have to find your fossil sites yourself. So the jeep will be very valuable. Of course, you will have more than one vehicle in the full game. Because if you want to transport really big dinosaurs, then this jeep is not enough, right?
I can't do it here. So let's check. This way, it's okay.
It was too big.
Yeah.
So of course, if you want to find some giant bones, then you will have to drive a pickup truck or even a bigger truck. So in the full game, we will have a few different cars and very big maps where you have to explore, destroy your things which stand on your way, right?
You have another warning.
Yeah. So
now we mud here.
Now we have the mud, and now, as you can see, our tires are like clogged with the mud, so we cannot go very fast. Our tires are like spinning. So we have to turn on 4-wheel drive.
Here you can see next to the car clocks.
So on the upper left corner there is information that by pressing B we switch between 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive, and by pressing N we block the differential, to be able to drive through such mud. Because without it, your car would stuck in place.
Yeah, and you have to be careful because you have to look out for other.
You have to mind your surrounding at all times. And now we have a different roadblock, which is a rock which falls from the mountain here. So we cannot go further without destroying it.
Yes.
Thankfully we have the pickaxe to do this. So yeah, we have to break it apart.
Yes. Okay.
And yes.
Another piece. Okay. I think we can grab it and drop.
Yeah, just need to move. We can move it around, or we can break it into smaller pieces.
Yeah. Okay, and let's go. The road is hard, but I think
we can do this.
You can do this, and it's the right direction. Okay, so let's find out where we are going to. Okay, I have to turn.
Yeah, so off-roading is really fun. We wanted to make it such that it's really fun to just drive around, and so the car, it has pretty advanced physics. Of course, in the demo there are still a few bugs, but we are working on fixing them in the product version.
Yes, and
so yeah.
Here is excavation area, and now we secure this place because it's the right place to search for fossils.
Yeah, so when we arrived at the excavation site, we need to secure it with this with this special tape and set up a tent in which we will collect our precious fossils, because of course the rain can take damage to it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And you can check.
And we have another email.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
So we've got information that the perimeter is already secured and you can start the search right away. You're well prepared for the job. Your equipment is a GPR, so it's a ground penetrating radar,
yes,
right?
Yeah.
That you can scan the ground with. You have also a shovel, a plaster to secure findings.
Yes.
And you can start your work with initial GPR scan. If you find anything, dig it out and secure it with a plaster. You will receive further instructions on fossil transportation in the future messages.
Yeah, so we're waiting for future messages, but now we can check.
Okay, so we see that we have more tools down below, right? So if you press 4,
yes,
you have this ground penetrating radar. So it's also called geo radar or something like that.
Yeah.
So we can use it to scan, look for underground deposits of some minerals.
Yes. And here you can see we've got small flags, and if we found something interesting on the screen, we can just press.
Yeah, we can put the flag wherever we want. As you can see, if you click, the flag will be placed in a place where you think that it's something interesting, right? And also we could show the shovel right now. So if we press 5, you have the shovel and you can start digging underground. Of course, in this place we don't expect any fossils because our radar is not showing anything, but
we're going to find out.
Yeah, we have to scan the whole area. It's possible that later in the game you will have some locations where you will be coming back multiple times because you forget to find or you didn't know that there is a different dinosaur, right? So if you find here we have something.
Okay.
So I guess we are looking for some carbon-rich deposits, which can show like fossilized dinosaurs and some minerals. Okay, so we've marked 4 places where we think the bones could be.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, and I guess we can start digging.
Yes.
Right now.
That's all. Okay.
Yeah, let's start. Maybe you could clean up the area from those.
Okay.
Yeah. If you hold the right mouse button, you can you can throw them far away, so it's easier to work. So if you hold very long, they will, you are like throwing them.
Our paleontologist is very strong.
Yes, he is very strong and not very careful about his rocks. I think most paleontologists really like their rocks. Maybe that's because he's a student. And as you will notice, you cannot pick up some of the rocks because they are covered in the ground. So you have to dig them up first completely, and when you dig them up, you will be able to take them.
Yes. So let's find out what we've got here. Where are fossils? Okay, and now when we pick up a rock, we have to inspect it. So we can rotate this rock in front of our eyes and search for fossils.
So if you press,
left mouse button,
left mouse button to pick it up, and then left mouse button, if you hold it, you can rotate and look for the bones in the rock. If you find anything suspicious, there is something that looks like bones.
Here is bones, and we've got also a message that we found.
So we found a fossil.
Yes.
We need now to secure it carefully by placing the plaster, because of course usually the places where we look for fossils are in remote locations. So we have to make sure that when they travel to the museum, they will be safe, not to be damaged. So that's why we have this plaster to secure everything. So now we are putting the plaster over the rock. This is just like normal paleontologists' work.
Yes.
So we have it secured, and now we can put it in the box for the transportation.
Oh, we've got message. I forgot.
So let's check it.
Let's check it. Fossil transportation.
Once you're done with extracting and securing the findings, use your car to transport them to the transport hub marked on your map. After you do this, use the tablet and send them to your museum. Okay, so we know what to do. First we have to put them in the boxes, then the boxes to the truck, and the truck to the place where the big truck will pick them up and send them to the museum.
Yes, okay. So let's...
Somebody wrote on the Steam chat that it would be nice to have a workshop in the game where we could, for example, work on our car.
That's nice.
That's a good idea, right? I think we have one of the stretch goals on Kickstarter. So if we reach the stretch goal, we will have our own workshop, right? I think it's probably the next stretch goal. I will have to check. I'm just checking our Kickstarter page. And that's the next stretch goal actually. It's the command center, and it will be our own office where we will be able to prepare our bones and basically prepare for the next mission. So it's worth funding this game. So if you want to have your workshop, you can do this by helping us funding the game.
Okay. That's all in this place. Let's check for another rocks.
Okay, let's see, what do we have here? There must be another, because we saw... Oh, I think I see them.
Yes. Okay.
So just need to pick them up, inspect. This is definitely some kind of a fossil. Probably it was this was break up during the mine operations, maybe by this big excavator which is standing there.
Okay, let's jump up.
Maybe you can have to go around. Sometimes if you dig very deep, you have to dig out some kind of stairs for yourself to go out of the of the hole.
We don't have a ladder, so we have to prepare a way to go out.
So the fossil is secured. We can go to the car.
At the crate.
So to the crates and put it inside. Okay, now this one is secured, and can we open the tablet? We could check which kind of bones do we have. Okay, so we've excavated the hip bones and the right hand bones. So we only are missing the head and neck. If I remember, the head and neck is the most tricky one. Because it takes really a long time to clean all those little places where the dust can
Yes.
come, and it's a lot of
really
work
hard
to clean them.
Yeah, but it's a lot of satisfaction when you clean
Yeah,
it.
it's if you didn't play the game yet, we encourage you to do so, because it gives you so much satisfaction when you finally find your own dinosaur, put it back together, clean every bone, and you can design your own museum. It really feels great.
Yeah, here's the last one part where I found.
So that's the most difficult part to clean.
Yeah.
And yes.
Let's put some plaster on it and place it. Great. Okay.
Okay, and we are moving it to the box.
Okay, so here's our crate, and we've got all fossils in the crate, so we can place crates in the car. Okay. We have a lot of interactions with cars, so we have to open the trunk.
Yeah, we can open the trunk, and we can also take this canister to fill the fill the gas tank. Maybe we can also show
we
it.
can try to. Oh yeah. So we can refill our car. I think it's okay. I'll place it here. Because we have another crates to take. Okay, it's the second one.
Yeah. Somebody is writing on the Steam chat that the Steam stream is maybe sometimes not working, but it's probably due to some Steam issues. There is a lot of people watching, so if you have a problem with a stream on Steam, you can check the stream on YouTube and Twitch. So I will also write it in the chat to let people know.
Okay, we have to transport fossils to hub marked on our map, so let's check where we have to. Okay, this is the place where we have started our adventure, so let's go there, but we will drive the second way. We will show you another way. Okay, let's drive there. Oh. Not a very good driver, so it took me a while. Okay, and now we're on the way to our hub.
And meanwhile, here in our city, there is a big storm.
Yeah.
So you might hear some rain and some thunderstorms.
We promised on Kickstarter the dynamic weather, so here it is.
So dynamic weather just came to us.
Yes. Okay, let's drive this way. It's the second way you can follow, and we will check what's interesting here. Oh yeah, it's higher.
Yeah. So now we are going a different road. On the top.
Oh, I think I see mud, but
So there is this mud. And
4 wheels working, so I think we will
get through it, but our wheels will be dirty.
Yeah.
As always.
Okay. We're going to our hub. Okay. Right. Yeah. We're close now. Just the bridge, and I think we'll be there. Okay. Just turn right, turn left, and we're finishing our transportation. Oh, we have another message that we have to
Unload
the track.
Okay.
Okay,
You're going on the shortcut.
okay. Here it is.
Yeah, so this is our tent, where our basically our adventure begin.
Yeah.
Maybe we can show the canister right now, or we can show the tent, what's inside. So when you are on an expedition, you have your tent where you live. So you have some kind of office workshop here, and I guess in every location where we will go, we will have such tent in the full game. So in every location you have set a tent with you have where you have your bed, your power generator, canister, your water tank. Of course, you need it if you want to leave it for a few days, and that's the work of a paleontology expert. You often work in the field for many days, so it's basically like in an army or like a scout work. I think also it's pretty interesting. So we can show the canister maybe now. That if your car runs out of fuel, you can also put it in the tank again.
Yes.
From the canister. So it's useful. In the full game, you have to sometimes think about not driving too long, because if you are looking for fossils in a big map, you can run out of fuel and then you'd be stuck.
Yeah,
so that's another challenge.
Important, but I think we will place some gas stations on the map, so it will be easier to explore with gas stations to refuel our car. And the last one, right? We've got another message now. Open tablet to leave this area and transport the findings to your museum, or continue the excavation. Okay, so let's open our tablet.
Okay, so now we can either continue, but we have all the 3 bones, so we know that we can move to our museum right now, right?
Okay, so let's travel.
Okay, so this is the place where our first museum is, and now we have the question: do you want to send the crate to the museum? We press yes, and the crates are gone. They are sent to the museum, and if we press again, we will travel also to the museum.
Yes. Okay.
So
let's check it out.
Now
on the travel to the museum.
Now we are traveling.
Okay. Oh, here you see some tips how to play. That's important. So
so
you can
there are some tips on the loading screen.
Yeah. Oh,
here we are in the museum.
Yeah.
That's basically your first workshop.
Yes.
So
not mine.
It's not yours. It's the museum, but you are a student, right?
Yeah.
So it's like your first
job.
Here. It's like you're an intern in a museum.
Yeah.
And you have to. As you can see, this is the ornithomimus
with the missing bones that we found probably.
So
check it out.
If you remember on your tablets, there was information that there are 3 bones missing, and you found them. So now you can put them back onto this exposition. But first, we need to clean them. So let's start maybe by putting the plaster inside.
We've got special area here. I don't know.
It's a station.
Station. Oh yeah, it's station to
workstation where you cut out the plaster.
We have to cut out this carefully.
Just like that. And and that's the first step out of many steps.
Yes.
And so right now we are working on the upgraded prologue version of the game, which will show you the progress here, so that you will know on which step you are and how much time you need to finish it. And we will also add one more step probably here for cleaning the bones.
I hope so.
I hope we will manage to do this. So right now it's like you have to hit the so we took the bones away from the rock.
Yes.
And now we have the table. It's another workstation where we have a lot of tools here, and we have to use each of them to clean every bone.
Okay, and now
that's the first step. We have the brush, and we have to clean every bone from the dust, because they were covered in it, of course.
Here we have information about how to focus on the bone. So here we can press right click, and now it's easier to clean the bone on the focus. So we can just press right mouse button and follow bones. Now we're removing dust from bones. So brush and we're removing dust.
So all those bones will form a vertebra of the dinosaur. So they kind of look like a chicken. I noticed that many YouTubers saw that. But that's how they look like in real life if you have a dinosaur. So you have to remember about cleaning them properly. And and this is the first step. So it takes some time to clean it.
Yes.
And
This is a very important part of paleontologist's work, to clean the bones.
if we want a realistic simulator, we need to be patient, right?
Yeah, but I must tell that in the product will be a big change.
Yeah, so we are listening to your feedback, guys, and now we are working on the next version of the game, in which you will be able to skip this cleaning step, or you will be able to hire some workers who do this for you.
There will be a worker, so you can send these bones to workers.
Yeah, you can send the bones to workshop, and you can decide. You can either focus on exploring and looking for new dinosaurs, or you can focus on cleaning them and building your museum, and you can you can delegate work to other people.
Yeah, but working delegations will be working only on the museum right now in the product. So we have to explore them
by ourselves.
Yeah,
and also there will be in the next version there will be more locations in the museum. You will have more additional rooms.
Yeah, another room. Yeah,
there will be a room with another skeleton to complete.
Yeah.
Maybe let's not spoil what kind of dinosaur there will be there. And what else? There will be in the next version player's workshop, right? Or garage?
Garage,
yeah. Because there are two different things. So we will also have your garage where you can like prepare your car and your stuff for the expedition. So yeah, that's the head.
There will be a next part, the continuation of our story, yeah, of this adventure. But I think it will be interesting for you. We've got scenario, yeah. Oh, it's hard bone to clean.
Yeah, there's so many places where the dust can hide.
Yes.
So
just like in the real.
Yes, just like in the real life. Somebody on the chat asked if we visited some excavation sites as a preparation for the game. So I must say that Michał is a paleontology enthusiast, and he has collected some like rocks in the past. So yeah, so Michał likes to explore in the mountains, for example, and sometimes he brings new rocks from his explorations, and also some beautiful pictures of nature. So yeah, so we are working on this game because we think it's very interesting, and we also like doing this in real life.
Yeah. So we're really interested in this, and now we're softening matrix. We have to use some substance to that is softening this matrix on the rocks.
Okay, so somebody wrote in the chat that he made a mistake and he chopped down the tree, but decided to drive over it, and his jeep was stuck. So if your jeep is stuck, you can press R to restart the jeep position. And you'll be able to continue, because we didn't want to block the roads. Like we want to leave the off-road fun from the game, so basically your jeep can go everywhere you want, even in such places where it can get stuck, just like in real life.
Yeah.
So that's why it's fun, you know. You have to think about where can I go with my off-road vehicle, and we will not block players from going with some invisible walls, right? We just allow you to go everywhere you want, and if you are stuck, then if you are really stuck, then you can press R to just reset your position of your jeep to the road. So, we have a paleontologist on the chat, and he said, I'm a paleontologist myself, and I must say this is a very good simulator of my profession. Good job so far, guys. Thank you for the demo. Thank you. This is, I think, the best thing we can hear. That a real specialist is happy about our game, because we were really trying to make it as realistic as possible. So by the way, we can tell more about what we are doing right now.
Yeah.
So this is a device which is called pneumatic needle.
Yeah, and we're removing matrix from rock.
Yeah, so previously we cleaned it with the brush, and then you sprayed the rock with acid, right?
Yeah.
So the acid is melting some of the calcium and some of the lighter minerals from the rock, and after you spray it with acid, sometimes there are harder parts which you have to remove using this pneumatic needle.
Yes.
So this is a specialist tool used by paleontology experts.
Yeah.
If you look for some YouTube videos about, for example, fossil hunting, there are some interesting channels where, for example, some fossil hunters look for fossilized crabs.
Yes.
And they have this special pneumatic needles, and they clean those crabs. So basically, what they found is like a rock, and then they clean this rock, and from this rock there is a crab appearing. Like it's really amazing how it's at first you thought it's just a rock, and then it turns out it's a real animal which lived millions of years ago.
We're finishing these bones. I hope so.
Yeah. So
it's hard, like in real life, to clean these bones, and it's time consuming, but I think the effect is worth of hard work.
yeah.
Cleaning our bones. Yeah, here. Okay.
I will ask people on the YouTube chat if on the Steam chat, is the stream on Steam still working for you? Because sometimes, for example, yesterday we had a problem with Twitch, that Twitch couldn't show our stream, but Steam was showing it fine. So we changed some settings, and now Twitch is working fine, but YouTube is all loading all the time. So I'm just curious if people on Steam can see it. So I will ask the guys, maybe. I think it might only be broken for some people, because Steam has a lot of viewers right now. There is the Steam Games Festival, and we have Friday, right? So millions of people are on the Steam. So maybe Steam has some problems.
Okay, let's focus on this bone to clean these old parts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this is really the most difficult bone to clean, because there are so many different holes you have to think about to clean everything.
Yes, you have to focus on these parts that are hard to clean and try to clean it. Okay, let's see. I think we're close. Here. Okay. Oh, finally. And next tool, we're removing matrix, but very small matrix. Yeah, so you can see the difference here.
Yeah, so this like how to call it? It's like a polishing device to polish the remaining bone from this remains of different minerals, and then the last thing will be spraying them with water to clean everything and make it shiny.
Yes.
Just like in a real museum.
Okay, so we're cleaning our bone. That is quick job. Now the needle was the worst. Now it's going fast, so we will finish it in a minute. Yeah, I hope. Okay, the next one. Okay. I can't wait to show you the next part of the game. The most interesting, I think, for me. So we're cleaning our bones quickly to get to the next part. Oh, I forgot that we've got another stone to clean, so it will take a while, but okay.
Yeah, so this Friday is like so many people are streaming that different sites are going down. I see that Steam has problems with streaming and also YouTube. So you can still watch on Twitch and also on our publisher YouTube channel.
Okay, so we're cleaning now the washing that our fossils are finding. You see that water is working and nice shiny bones we have.
It starts to look like a real museum dinosaur.
Yeah.
So we are just spraying it with water to clean everything up.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And the last one. Okay. Now we have to put all bones together. Okay, that's it. And now I found that many people have troubles with this bone and to place it in the right place. I hope that it's not a bug, but you have to be
really
very precise
right?
here, yeah, in this place, because you can't rotate this piece of skeleton, so you have to be very precise by it. But in the future update prologue, it will be much easier because you will be able to rotate this piece of skeleton, and it will be much easier to place bones in the right places. And so we have a big update for you, and I hope we will show it in
very soon. In a few weeks. So we are really working hard right now, because as you saw on our YouTube channel, on Wednesday we made a stream from one of our games, Spy Hack, which we made like some time ago, which is a Switch game. Yesterday we made a 3-hour stream from Occupy Mars, our second game, which you should take a look at. And also now we are doing Dinosaur Fossil Hunter stream, and we are still developing all those games because we have multiple teams in the studio.
Yes.
So for example, Michael here is like working on Dinosaur Fossil Hunter. Yesterday I streamed with another guy who is like testing Occupy Mars the game, and on Wednesday we streamed with Aneta, who is a tester of Spy. So we have multiple teams, and each team is working on a different game. And we hope that you like some of our games. At least if you don't like dinosaurs, maybe you like building bases on Mars. So that's why we are making multiple games to have many different players. Right? Not everybody is liking one or another.
These bones are bigger, so it's easier to clean. Just quick cleaning, I hope.
Yeah, this is much easier.
Yeah.
We just need to rotate it from every side.
Yes. And we're removing dust and
yeah. So this is a hand actually, right?
Yes.
Like a. I couldn't compare it to the chicken because it's a bird but with hands. So it's something between bird and a tyrannosaur, I think. T-Rex.
Fossils, I have to focus.
Like a T-Rex with how do you say Fiora? Yeah, T-Rex with the feathers.
Yes.
It's the that's how I would call this dinosaur. But of course he's smaller.
Oh, way smaller.
Yeah.
We're cleaning still these bones, but it's easier and faster.
So it's like individual parts of fingers.
Yeah, every single bone.
Yeah, so using these bones you can finally put together a skeleton.
We're finishing. I see that last 2 bones we have to clean by brush. Okay, and now we're softening matrix again. Let's do it quick. we can rotate this bone, so this attitude quickly doing its job, and now
We are just spraying with the acid to clean the remaining parts. Beards are dinosaurs. Yes, that's true. In a way, that beards are the last remaining dinosaurs on this earth which survived the meteorite extinction. So yeah.
Oh, the last one.
And 2 fingers.
Oh yeah, 2 fingers.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's clean to the middle. Okay. We are removing matrix again. Oh, okay. The small bones. You can focus very close to see what we are doing exactly with the bone. Now the fingers, I think. Cleaning very fast. Okay. And I think we're close to the finish, I hope, because the next tool is quicker, so we'll finish it soon. Okay. I did the last finger. Quick job.
So the pneumatic needle, we are cleaning it, and soon we will be able to complete this hand.
Yeah. Just another tool to remove this small matrix. Okay, now we polish the bones. That was quick. Okay. Okay, now the fingers. The first one. The second one. Okay. I think this is the last one. Okay.
Yeah, so now just polishing it, and we'll be almost done with this part.
Yeah, it's cleaning and completing.
Okay, yes. Oh no, we have a dinosaur attack!
Whoa, I see we have a guest here. I hope my friend is okay. Hey, here. Hello. How are you?
Oh no, it's a T-Rex! He will eat us all! And it has very small hands. Can you show us your hand, T-Rex?
Hello,
So
hello.
the T-Rex is watching with his eyes how he's playing.
Are you gonna try?
Yeah.
Okay, and let's try to play these bones together into one piece. Now the fingers. Okay, and I see in this place that many people don't know what to do because they can't see bones. I will show you what exactly is where exactly is the problem. We have fixed it in the prologue version of the game. We're testing it now, but if you're playing the demo, you can just have troubles here at this moment.
I think I won with the dinosaur, and I put it back in our dinosaur cage. I hope he will not be. Oh no, he's back! Oh no, he's back. Oh, he will eat us all. Okay, let me take care of him. I will be back. Go away.
Okay, and at this moment you have troubles what to do because you can see bones here. Just take a look at the left corner. You have to press tab button and you can see these bones. So if you're playing demo and you have troubles in this place, just press tab button and it will help you to finish this job.
Our T-Rex is very nasty and he doesn't want to sit in his cage. He just wants to stream and play with us.
Yeah.
Who would have thought that he likes video games?
And the last one, piece of dinosaur, as I can, if I can say it. Okay, so now we're removing plaster again. I think that you'll be surprised when you will see what we've prepared for you in the prologue version of the game. It will be much more interesting for you to remove bones from rock and to clean it, to skip cleaning by giving fossils to your worker, museum worker. It's not your worker because you're student, so you don't have workers yet, but he will do the job for you. And now we're cleaning the last part of our dinosaur. The ribs, I think. Okay, it's quick and easy, I hope, to clean it out from the dust. Okay, now here we have some small fossils. I have to be close. Vertebra. Okay, and the last few bones to clean with brush. It's a lot of cleaning, as you can see, because we are doing it bone by bone, and you have cleaned each one carefully, so it take a time to finish this job, but I think that it's worth of it. Now we're softening matrix again, and it's the last softening matrix.
Meanwhile, I will be sending updates to the Kickstarter page that we are streaming, and that for those who couldn't watch our stream, we will set up a rest stream for the weekend. So if you want, you can watch it later as well. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Meanwhile, Miguel is fixing those remaining hip bones.
We've got some issues, as you can see.
Yeah, so sometimes the bones are like clipping, but in the full game they will be more apart, and you will have more options to choose those tools. So yeah.
We're fixing many issues, and I hope you will be surprised when you will play prologue version, because there's a lot of changes, I think.
Yeah. Looks like roasting food over fire. So somebody asked when is the full release of this game scheduled. So of course we hope it will be this year, but it depends on the Kickstarter because we have many stretch goals on the Kickstarter right now, and if we unlock more stretch goals then we may need more time to finish the game.
Yes.
But it will be bigger, so it's also worth doing. So yeah. But hopefully this year, and as we saw in a few weeks there will be a longer version of the prologue, so we will also be able to play. And yes,
you can add to wishlist our prologue version, yeah?
Yeah, that's important. So remember to add the game to your wishlist on Steam, and not only the main game but also the prologue, which is a longer demo. Because if you add it to your wishlist, then you will get a notification when it's available.
Yes. And I hope it will be soon, so be prepared.
Yeah. So we are working days and nights to make it available as soon as possible.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, but we hope you will like it and you will enjoy our work. Okay, and the last matrix cleaning overall. Quick job. Polishing fossils. It's really nice effect, I think. Bones clean. Small one. Oh, yeah. So as you can see, we have many steps of bone cleaning, and I think we will add another one to make it longer, but more accurate. And I hope you will enjoy our ideas. And thank you for your support and for your ideas. We've changed many things in the game thanks to your ideas and your feedback. So please visit our Discord, yeah, and you can just talk with us and give to us your ideas.
Yes, that's also very important. That we try to read every message on Discord and on our Steam forums, and we sit down and think about what we can add to the game, what our players want. So that's what we are working on right now. And if you have some ideas or things you think should be added, don't hesitate and write on the Discord on our Steam forum, and we will try to add it to the game.
Yeah, we will talk about it and we'll decide what to do.
Right.
Oh, okay. Just take this bone and place it here. And finally,
we've completed our dinosaur.
Yes.
And he's gone because right now we have unlocked another location, which is our first exposition in the museum.
Yes.
And here we can design the exhibit, and this is the first step. So in the first step we see that we have actually two of the ornithomimus, because the first one was previously set up by someone, but by a different intern, and now we can
select the first one.
Yeah, select it and put it somewhere on the on the stage.
Please take a look on the left side of the screen, because
many people forget that there are many different controls here, and you can set this dinosaur in a different ways.
So you can rotate it.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we can rotate our dinosaur.
Not many people actually did this. I watched some YouTube videos, and many people forget that they can rotate. They can switch poses.
Yeah.
So if you press R or F,
you can switch pose.
So you can, for example, make a lying dinosaur, or standing up, or fighting, or this one is like sitting
and rest and running. So you can choose the pose, the direction. You can even mirror the pose if you like to. You can just mirror the pose. I will check another. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, he's looking on the right and now on the left. So you can choose and mirror the pose, rotate it, and each dinosaur actually have 10 poses. And I hope we will get to another stretch goal on the Kickstarter, and we will be able to add more poses for our dinosaurs
and more
eggs.
dinosaurs.
And eggs, yeah, and nests.
Because we have
Okay.
we have some more stretch goals on Kickstarter. For example, there is a stretch goal with a new location and new dinosaur species.
I think we'll prepare a scene with running ornithomimus. So here's the first one running straight, and now we can go back and select another one. Okay, and I saw. Oh yeah, we have ornithomimus looking back. He's looking for something that they.
Maybe something is chasing him.
Yeah. So we can just place it like that, and now rotate to.
So they are escaping.
Yeah, they're escaping. Oh, I see. We have here.
We can make it bigger.
Yeah, I can make it bigger. Oh, yeah. Okay. Apply. Oh, now we have a lot of place to
Design
put. Yeah, to put many interesting things. So first of all, we have to
select the ground.
ground. Yeah. Oh, maybe it will be a grass scene. Maybe no rocks. Okay, it will be rocky terrain. And now we can just take a look on the left down corner. We have many buttons here.
Yeah, they are blinking, so you know that you can use them.
Okay, and now we can select decorations and take a look. I can rotate. I can scale it and rotate. As you can see, it's rotating and scaling, so I can place many different rocks here in different size and different rotation, and I think it's really interesting to prepare this environment, how it may look like millions years ago. So we will place here some rocks because it's rocky terrain. I see we have bigger rocks here and here maybe. Okay, and another rock formation. Okay, rotate it just here, and next we will place it here. We have smaller rocks and bigger rocks, so we can just use our imagination and place it on the ground to prepare interesting design.
Yeah, so that's why they are rotated, because one of them is running forward and the other one is running in the other direction, right? They need to be in such poses.
Yeah, we can place more rocks. And I will rotate here. Just another rock. Here. Okay, I think that's enough. Oh, that is looking good. Okay. Now some plants. It's rocky terrain, so we have to place, I think, dry grass here or something like that. And you can see that if I am not changing the rotation and scale, it's working
like randomly.
Yeah, randomly.
So you never build one exactly the same second exactly the same exposition. It will always be slightly different.
Yeah,
and original.
You can see that this grass is rotating and scaling. So,
and you will be able to share it with your friends. Make a screenshot and show to your friends that you made some great expositions. In the full game, of course, you will have a much bigger museum.
Yeah,
with many different rooms, and you will be able to design a lot of dinosaurs.
Yeah, and you'll be able to add another dinosaurs, another species. So this scene will will be more
Very
interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's put some grass up and maybe a bit of green grass. Now we're listening to your feedback, and I think we will be able to add water to exhibition, I hope. So we're working hard to make it as much interesting as we can. So just follow us and check news about this game, and I hope the prologue will be interesting for you. Okay, so now let's play some wood.
Yeah, we can place some logs and wood
branches
to make it look like a real scene from many years ago.
Yeah. It's a museum.
Actually, if I remember from school, I think that during the time when dinosaurs lived, trees were not so big like right now, but instead of trees there were different. Did you know that you can remove some parts of the exposition, by the way?
Yes,
if you for example forgot to put something, you can remove it and put it again.
Yes, we will remove.
So we can design basically everything in here. Yeah, so I think it's very interesting that when dinosaurs lived, there was a lot more CO2 in the atmosphere, so the plants were different, right? And if you have like skrzypy, those kinds of like little plants.
Yeah.
So in the like millions of years ago, they were so big, just like trees.
Yeah.
So I think it's interesting as well.
Okay.
So now we designed our exposition, and we can look at it, go around it, see that scene. So probably there is some bigger dinosaur chasing them.
Yes.
That's why they are running like this.
And it's a rocky environment, yeah. Dry grass and rocks.
Yeah, it looks amazing, really. I would go to such museum.
Thank you. Okay, and now we can try to change our design, because there is a possibility to go there. We have to select this exhibition exactly existing and remove.
Well, you just deleted our dinosaurs? No, don't do this.
Yes.
No.
And we can try to
make another scene.
Yes.
So maybe let's make them fight each other.
Okay.
Maybe they are,
Okay.
fighting over food or something.
Oh yeah, it's fighting pose. So let's try to
rotate it.
Rotate and place our dinosaurs here. Go back, and there's another one. And we will find. Oh yeah, it was that. Yeah. Now rotate. And fighting pose. Try to. Yeah, we're out of space.
Yes, can you make them?
I hope.
There is such place where you can fit both in this direction.
Both in one direction?
Not exactly, but if you rotate it slightly, you should find a place where you can fit it somewhere. Because sometimes it's just blinking in blue. Like here, maybe. There was a space.
No. Okay, so we will take it in another way.
Maybe you can different pose. Like this one. Is it like this one? This one is trying to bite his neck, and this one is like, I'm bigger.
Okay, so we will try to place it here. Maybe. Okay.
Great. Yeah, so they are fighting.
Fight Club. Yeah. And now we will prepare grassy environment. So let's check for the plants. We have some plants here. We can place it around to make it more interesting. Okay. Here we will place bigger plants. Okay. Okay, we got plants, and now we can check for. Oh, we have some tree here. We can place trees. That is okay. We have grass. I think. Place grass here. Make it more interesting. And my favorite ferns. I can't wait to place ferns to this exhibition.
Mhm. So this one will be completely green.
Yeah, it's Greenland.
So this is actually more realistic because those dinosaurs were living in the north of USA. So probably
Hard to say.
they were living in some grassy location, you could say.
Okay. Ferns. And I think it would be nice to have some blooming plants. Oh, I see. Here's some flowers.
Yes, to have some contrast.
Yeah, to make it more interesting.
Mhm.
And thanks to your feedback, we've changed this part of the game, and now in the product you will be able to place plants closer to the border of exhibition, so it looks even more interesting when the plants are growing out of the box. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Maybe some small plants. Woods. And rocks. I think there some rocks can be in this place, so let's scale it down. Okay. Okay, let's try to place it here. Yeah, I've got a lot of fun when I'm designing this exhibition, so I hope you will like it too, and you will share with us your designs.
Mhm.
So please create and share your exhibitions with us. We'd like to see what you're doing, and maybe grass. Oh, this grass is looking good, I think. It's interesting. We can place a lot of plants and other stuff, so you can see that it's looking interesting. Okay, I think we've done.
Uh-huh.
So let's check how is it looking. Okay.
Wow, it's really like a grassy area,
Yeah,
like in a forest.
yeah, we've got fighting dinosaurs.
Oh, I remember one thing. In our Kickstarter, there is a special, stretch goal to unlock, in which you would be able to find the real dinosaurs over the bones. Like,
Yeah,
so they would have skin and they would look like real dinosaurs instead of bones.
yeah, and you'll be able to place them on the exhibition.
Yeah, so
Just like this dinosaur.
So we think it would be really cool because you would have possibility to decide if you want to put bones on the exhibition or if you want to put real dinosaurs with skin and everything, just like some museums do, right?
Yes. So we can try to make this last one exhibition. Okay, let's remove the dinosaurs. That's the quickest way to remove all exhibition, and now I can place dinosaurs.
Somebody on the chat wrote that he thought that today we will be streaming Occupy Mars, but that stream was yesterday.
Okay.
So if you want, you can check on, for example, on our YouTube page, where yesterday's stream from Occupying Mars, we showed all the features of the game, and we have basically over 3 hours of on that stream, so you can rewatch it if you want. I will post a link in the chat. Here's our yesterday stream from Occupy Mars.
And with the nice rocks here. And thanks to Kickstarter, we'll be able to add more elements of this exhibition. So we'll be able to put more rocks and more plants and other things that makes this interesting. So thank you for your support, and I think you will have a lot of fun with the design of this exhibition, like we have.
Yes, right.
It's looking like a rocky environment. There is sand on the ground, so it won't. Okay, just we'll place some plants here. Or maybe this grass this time. You can rotate your camera so you can look at different angles and different directions, so you can focus on just one piece of your exhibition and place their plants directly where you want to put it, and I think it's a nice feature.
So now we are making the sand, like sandy location.
Yeah.
Some kind of desert.
A few plants here. A few plants here. And I think.
Yeah. So remember, it's just like it's the demo version. So we only have one location here, but in the full game you will have many different states of USA. Also many different rooms in the museum. Also a workshop, garage. So you can really play for many days, because there is so much space to fill with dinosaurs and clean everything and put them together. So it's great.
Okay, I think it's so. I can place dry grass here. It's more interesting. Okay. Alright, that's all. I think we'll finish here.
Okay,
Here's
so
our
that's
desert environment.
that's the environment number 3. Dinosaurs looking for food.
Yes, maybe for water.
Maybe, yeah.
So I think we'll finish here.
Yeah, I think that's basically our demo, what we wanted to show you. Remember that you can support the game on Kickstarter.
Yes.
And we only have like 9 days left. So thank you. Here is our end screen, and remember, add the game to your wish list.
Yes.
And in a few days, I think we have 9 days left on the Kickstarter campaign, so
yes.
I hope we will be able to gather as much funds as possible to continue the development.
Yes, you can also visit our Discord server.
Yeah, visit our Discord channel, where we will have Q&A, where we will answer your questions about the game, if you have any.
Right now?
Yeah, we are doing it right now, the Q&A.
We are doing it all the time.
Yeah, so if you want to ask some questions, just
visit our Discord and let's talk.
Let's talk about the game, and if you have any questions or you have some ideas what we should add to the game or improve, remember, you can always write to us, and we will try to do what we can to do this.
Right? Because we want to make our game as interesting as we can.
Yeah, and we want it to be a real paleontology simulator.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
thank you, see you soon, and expect a lot of new content in a few weeks in the Dinosaur Fossil Hunter Prologue, also a free game, and after that later wait for the full release.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Remember, add the game to your wishlist on Steam. Here we are now still part of the Steam Games Festival, and yes, see you later. Bye.